image of the license and then the light. So we'll call up the number HRF. So POE.HRF 6021.
Okay, so I think that's okay, Mr. McKinnon. We're just putting up the picture for what it's worth. We'll see what it is.
We've gone to page 16 with respect, and it's not just a picture.
We're not putting up page 16.
We've moved on, Mr. McKinnon. So
If it's just the picture, that's fine.
okay, so that's what I think we're doing. So I'm just let's try and get through this.
Okay, so, sir, this is my first understanding that this was the first post in time that I can find with respect to when a Confederate flag or a Nazi flag appeared. And it's at 10:13 a.m. on January 28th of 2022. And it's posted by Ariel Troster. Do you know who she is?
I do not.
You're not aware that she's the new counselor that replaced Counselor McKinney?
I do not know who the individual is.
All right, and so then if I could just bring up the closer photo with respect to the license plate, please, and that actually is at page 43 of the examination book of authorities. That'll just be easier for you, Mr. Clerk.
Well, no, I don't think we go there. So your co-counsel, I think, has the reference.
Yes, Mr. Commissioner, the reference is POE.HRF 6029.
So, and it's been clear, so online, that license plate number is BL, then it's got a crown in the middle, is 3, and I can literally tell you what it is, and people were trying to look it up. It's viewable. Did at any time CSIS do an investigation into who that license plate holder was?
Mr. Commissioner, I do not have the specific knowledge of this, and even if I had specific knowledge, we would not be at liberty to disclose specific details. Right. That's why there was an in-camera session with the Commissioner and Council.
Okay, and so the next document then would be the second, please. The next document is the one that comes after in the examination aid, and it is the January 29th being POEHRF 0000000024.
Okay, you're going to have to wrap up, though. If these are just pictures you're putting up, you can put it up with any witness.
I understand. So the next time a Nazi flag or a swastika or what have you appears,
the next time you've found it. I mean, I think
the next time. So you knew about the situation where Conservative Party member of Parliament, Mr. Cooper, he was giving an interview, and this upside down Canada flag with the swastika appeared. Are you aware of that?
I remember something to that effect. I've not researched this recently, but I recall something to that effect, yes.
Okay. Could I now bring up POEH.HRF 00000026? Okay. So this is the post from a fellow by the name of Skip Pop, unidentified on Reddit. He posted at 3:12 p.m. and it's, from my understanding, the first time that the Nazi flag photo appears. Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware of that, and I'm not seeing
yeah, it's just
anything other
I'm just trying to get through it. And then there is the issue with respect to that, that no one was able to identify this gentleman. And I believe there's a close-up photo of my friend, Ms. Vanberg.
Okay, I think that's going to have to be it, though.
Right. Well, I'm just going to, if we're going to run out of time, is this. Were you aware that the first time that the picture of the gentleman all covered in army fatigues with a mask over his face, walking with a Confederate flag through a crowd. It first appeared in an opinion piece in the Toronto Star from someone who actually works for the Liberal Party of Canada. Were you aware of that?
Mr. Commissioner, my friend seems to be giving evidence now.
I'm asking if he's
So
aware
he
of it.
asked a question, and I can guess at what the answer is
Right.
going to
Right,
be.
okay, but there's a presupposition of a fact that's not a.
Yeah, because you keep interrupting me while I'm trying to ask questions and I'm
No,
running out of time.
Just, please, okay.
So
I'm not aware of the articles, and I'm not aware of those facts that you mentioned.
Right.
I'm sorry.
are you aware of a company called Enterprise Canada?
Not specifically, no.
And have you identified the individual, one that it was all over the news, the gentleman that was carrying the Nazi flag? Have you identified him yet?
Mr. Commissioner, as I've said before, the specific details of our investigations have been shared, with Commission earlier. I would not be able to go into more specific details.
So I think that's it.
Right, yeah, no, and I
Thank
take
you.
it, then, sir, that you know that individual was Brian Fox from Enterprise Group.
I have not said anything of that respect, Council. I have not testified to that, Council.
Yeah, you haven't testified to it, but you know that to be true, don't you?
No, that's not fair, first